Hey y'all, welcome to or back to Growth Rising. I'm Bird, and on this channel we just talk about all things dealing with astrology. So today we're going to start with going over Mars, and we all know that Mars deals with passion and war and energy and drive and all of that good stuff. And since it's Mars, I do feel like we should start with Aries. And Mars will stay in one sign for about, I think it's like about a month and a half. So, if you were born with Mars and Aries, for one, if you're not sure, you can look up your birth chart and go to like Astro Seek or Astro Cafe, something like that, and you can put in your birth time, day, and place. Birth time, day, and place. Yeah. So that will give you, where your Mars is. But anyway, so if you are born with your Mars and Aries, for one, you are a person who is about action. You do not want to sit and to just think about what should I do next, or let me sit and think about this first before I actually do something about it. People with an Aries Mars are more about doing something like right away. Granted, you do have to look at other aspects in the chart, but just looking at this one particular aspect, this person is going to want to do more than they just want to sit and talk about it. And if you are speaking with somebody who's an Aries Mars, you could see that they have a quick temper. You could say something really quick to tick them off, but you can also say something, to get them excited about something pretty quick. This person has a lot of energy and it'll show because they have an Aries Mars. Their Mars is at home doing everything that it wants to do without any kind of restrictions. These people will like new ideas. They also like for other people to give them new ideas. They like to start something new on a regular basis. It's not so much as a do the same thing all the time over and over. That will get them kind of bored. So it's more like do something for oh so long and then boom, go to something else. Like don't just stay doing one thing. Don't just stay on one topic. Don't just stay still, because these people have a lot of energy. They got to get their energy out. Mars is going to have them moving around a lot. And so they can't just sit there and be like, I don't have anything to do now. They're going to need some kind of way to get that energy out. And these people will not want you to beat around the bush while talking with them, just like they won't beat around the bush talking to you. Sometimes they could come off as rude or blunt. Let's keep in mind, Aries is a fire sign, and Mars is about energy and quickness and not necessarily thinking so much first. Not saying that, you know, anybody with this placement never thinks about anything. Like I said, you got to look at other parts of the chart also. But Mars is not going to sit right there and just tell you to think about it first. But yeah, these people will think something and they'll be quicker to say it to you. And so you'll know that these people they're telling you how they feel, unless they have certain aspects to also show where they could just be, just saying anything just to make you feel good. And, that's a different story. But anyway, these people are quick to speak. And they also like to do a lot of different activities. If you want to go on a date with somebody with the Mars and Aries, you may want to do something physical, something that'll get them moving. I mean, yeah, dinner and a movie is cool, but they're probably gonna want to have some kind of activity and, save that other activity for, whenever. But they're gonna want to do something like to get their body moving. They're not gonna want to just sit still. These are very sexual people. If you are dating or in a relationship or a situationship or whatever you want to do with one, they will probably have a high sex drive. So, they're going to be wanting it a lot. I don't know if you would, but they're gonna want to. Just to go ahead and put that on out there. So to satisfy your partner, um, just know that they're gonna want it on a regular basis, more than just like once a week. They're probably gonna want it a couple of times a day. But a couple of things that these people may enjoy during, that time would be stuff like pulling hair, and they could be a little selfish when it comes to, sexual activity, because it's more about what pleases them. You got to think about it. Aries is about self. Like, it rules the first house. So it's all about self. So of course they're going to be selfish sometimes. They're going to be like, I want to get mine. You better go ahead and get yours, but I'm going to get mine. But also foreplay, like, they don't want too much of it either, because it's like, hey, I'm trying to get to the big O. I don't want to just sit up here and play all day. I want to get to what I want to get to. Let's go ahead and get to it. So, too much foreplay can actually frustrate them, as well as like stuff like beating around the bush, taking too long to make a decision, always having to, wait, because these people can be very impatient. And also, if you were born with your Mars and Aries, you could also be a very assertive person. So even whenever it comes to sexy time, you can be assertive, like, hey, I want you. I want you now. Let's go get it on. But not even just then, but with a lot of other areas in life too. But yeah, so if you were born with your Mars and Aries, I want to know what you did and did not resonate with. And if you feel like I left anything out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good one.